Welcome to the Info Germ, everyone. And what we do here is bring truth to light. And what we're covering for y'all today is the FBI and the Secret Service getting grilled by the Senate members. First up, you're going to see the new assistant director for the Secret Service claiming he's ashamed. Anyways, y'all, so let's get into it.
I identified gaps in our security on July 13th and have implemented corrective actions. One of my first actions as acting director was traveling to the Butler Farm Show site to better understand how our protection failed. I went to the roof of the AGR building where the assailant fired shots, and I laid in a prone position to evaluate his line of sight. What I saw made me ashamed. As a career law enforcement officer and a 25-year veteran with the Secret Service, I cannot defend why that roof was not better secured.
Well, it looks like they can take a little bit of accountability, but not all of it, because clearly there is something nefarious going on with all this. But he's not explaining why they ain't taking the shot when they're supposed to be. Like, why would they let people die? I don't know. Let's roll the next clip.
That counter sniper had full discretion to use deadly force to stop an attacker and did not need to seek authorization to fire.
Oh, so he had full discretion, so that means he just stared at him and waited on him to squeeze off a shot at Trump. Like, this clearly looks like an assassination attempt. Like, there is no excuse for this. Next up, you're going to see Josh Hawley grill the new director for the Secret Service.
Should be able to see the shooter clearly there on the AGR second floor roof. My question is, why is there not a Secret Service counter sniper on that roof?
So, Senator, when we post up, our methodology is to look at things that can see in on our protectees so that they can provide that coverage.
But why is there not a Secret Service counter sniper there with clear line of sight? That roof has a clear line of sight to the former president. Why didn't you put a Secret Service counter sniper there?
The Secret Service's counter sniper role is to neutralize those threats that are looking in on us from where the protectee is, not necessarily
You think maybe you might want to revise that protocol in light of what happened here?
They were protecting the principal, and I think
the principal got shot.
I understand that, sir.
So do you think you might want to revise the protocol? Let me ask you this. Who was the lead site agent who made the decision to leave the AGR building completely outside of the security perimeter? Who was that?
Senator, I cannot give you that name. This person is operational. They're still doing investigations. They're still doing protective visits.
Have they been relieved of duty?
Senator, they have not been relieved of duty.
I know their name, by the way. Why have they not been relieved of duty?
They are still cooperating, not only being interviewed by the FBI, but also by our Office of Professional Responsibility. And we will let the facts of the mission assurance and any further investigations play out.
Is it?
I think they haven't fired them because it was part of their plan, or they're getting orders from higher up, like maybe from a certain someone in the White House. I don't know. I mean, it all looks fishy, though, doesn't it? I mean, are we expected to take this clown seriously whenever he can't even bring in good answers for any of this? Next up is Marsha Blackburn. In my opinion, I think she grilled him the best because we figured out some new information, too.
I want to come to you first because a counter sniper has decided to speak out about the culture at your agency, and I think it is very telling. And he sent an email, and I'm going to quote from that. If this agency needs to change, and if not now, when? The next assassination in 30 days? But here's what I want to talk with you about, because in this email, he says, and I'm quoting again, the motto of the USSS is CYA. And every supervisor is doing it now. That's the end of his quote. So you're the guy in charge. And you're one of those supervisors. You've been a career guy there at the Secret Service. The public has lost trust in the ability to execute the mission, to protect. And I want to know how you feel about the fact that employees in your agency are worried about covering their behind and not worried about protecting a former president.
Thank you, Senator. So I am hurt by that email, but not in the way you think I'm saying it. I'm hurt because my people are hurting right now. We need them.
I mean, you don't fire them because you need them. I mean, what a joke this organization is. I mean, they protect the president, for God's sakes. What a load of crap.
We need them.
Then why did somebody delete the email?
I'll get back to you on that,
The
Senator.
agency deleted the email.
But in his email, he referenced that he had spent time serving our nation as a United States Marine, that he is a 20-year professional of the Secret Service. I am committed to being a change agent, meaning I am committed to reviewing some of these things. I looked at the points in his email very quickly. I saw it as I was on my way over here this morning.
Yeah.
I have further conversations, not only with him,
Let
but
me-
also the counter sniper unit
If I
supervisors.
may step back in, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to talk with him. What about other whistleblowers? What about this culture? Are you going to allow these whistleblowers to speak out? Because it is troublesome if somebody went into the server and deleted that email. I would hope you will get to the bottom of that and be able to provide some answers. Because this is, as you have heard from both sides, this is a situation that cannot be allowed to happen again,
Yes, ma'am.
ever. You had mentioned a social media account that espoused anti-immigrant, anti-Semitic views, but you did not say what platform that was on and what the username was. And this is Crooks that we're discussing.
Yes, Senator, that's correct. I didn't want to comment on it because we haven't fully confirmed yet, and I thought that as soon as we confirm and certify,
Would
I
you
will
supply
provide that
that?
to you.
And
Absolutely.
also the age at which he had those feelings. And then we understand that the Gab account is pro-immigration, pro-lockdown, leftist views. Is that accurate?
I've been told that is accurate. With the Gab account, we're also, though that's been publicly revealed through the CIO and other things, we're still working to certify and verify that that's his account also. But it does have differing points of view, it would appear.
Okay. And what age? And how fresh is that Gab account?
The Gab account, based on my recollection, the comments in there or the messaging is from about 2021, I believe.
The other preceded that? Maybe he was age 14?
Yes, Senator. The other account that we talked about was in the 2019-2020 timeframe, so it would have been in the couple years right before the Gab
Right
messaging.
before that.
Yes.
Are there other accounts that you all are currently verifying and receiving information from?
As I mentioned, we've issued a bunch of legal process, and we're still awaiting returns from a number of the companies, to include other social media companies as well.
This is true insanity. If a government agency can go in and delete its own emails to cover up evidence, it seems, and then they march in there trying to claim that he had a more conservative leaning whenever clearly he was on Gab making liberal remarks, the same ones Joe Biden ran on. This guy came in with an agenda, not answers. I really hope everybody sees that. So have y'all heard that Trump's going to do outside rallies again? He was on Laura Ingraham the other day talking about it. Would you trust the Secret Service to be able to protect him? Make sure you let me know about it in the comments below. And here he is on the Laura Ingraham show.
You're going back to Butler to finish that speech, to give another speech.
I'm going back to, it's interesting to finish it. You say, and now to proceed
Continued,
from
to
where.
be continued.
Yeah, I mean,
Why? Why
it's
do
a
you?
very interesting way of looking at it.
I mean, I think that's, I think I've said that was a good idea. It's a good idea. Why?
I think it's important symbolically. I don't think we should be stopped by somebody that has severe mental problems or whatever his problem was.
You're going to do rallies outside.
Yeah, I'm going to.
That's all I got for y'all today, guys. If you would, like, comment, subscribe, it would really help my channel out and also help with the algorithm. Until next time, peace out.